many parking tickets? How many tequila shots? How many hats does Jeff Carpenter really have? But here's a great question. How many issues did we discuss in our 12 months? Can we name at least 10 in the next 30 seconds? Just shout them out. Energy, education, social, 5, 6, 8, 10. We did it in 10. How about another 10 issues? Marcellus, justice, environment, arts, education, law. Okay. How overwhelming is it for us? How overwhelming is it for Western Pennsylvania? If it's tough for us to deal with, for the folks that we represent, for the folks that we're supposed to influence, for the folks that turn to us for advice, it's really tough. What our group has done is we've created for you a mechanism and a process with which to try to make some sense out of it and try to move us along to success and results. I'd like to introduce for you Social 911. Social 911 identifies a need. It promotes a solution based on some proven methods. It'll give us a way to deal with specific issues, and we're going to invite all of you to help us pilot it and to help us roll it out. Just listening to all the issues that came up, does it make any of you feel a little anxious? How many of you feel anxious and feel frustrated that we have not been able to turn more of this into action? Yeah, okay. Well, it's tough. It's really tough because we're all busy. We're all committed. And we care, but it runs face long into picking the kids up and to deciding what to wear for our next Leadership Pittsburgh happy hour because Lori expects us there. What we have for you today is a methodology to do this called Social 911. And what I'd like to do is ask you to change the slide. Okay. We're proud to present for you the beginnings of some tools and processes we've designed for you, our class, to help accelerate action. I'd like to ask my group here, and you may wonder why they didn't join me up here, because they're all busy and fast in front of computers, getting ready for your input today. And that's Chris Ferris, Tom Donatelli, Bernadette, Bridget Mankosh, who's not here, she's not feeling well, and great Celeste Suchko, who was left off on the slide up here. Shame, shame, shame. And finally myself. And what I'd like to ask all of you to do is to stand up and point at your computers and show folks exactly what we have for you. And what we have for you is the beginnings of the tools that we all need. We have a Facebook page, and we have, more importantly, Social 911 Blogspot. And Social 911 Blogspot went live. And it's here for you to post issues, react to issues, register. And we'll have it set up for you right here in the back, after all the presentations are done, an opportunity for you not just to join and look at some of the posts, but actually to vote on the first poll issue. And that is, do you feel our government is efficient, engaging, and effective? But in order to make this really come to life for us right away, what I'd like to do is to ask, our group right here now to stand up. Our group here, Chris, Tom, Bridget, Dan, Celeste. And what we're going to do right now is we are all going to invite you to join by sending you an email right now. So if any of you get that email, we've emailed every one of you here in the room. And what we'd like you to do is, if you get one, raise your hands. That'll show you that social media works. Now, while we're doing this, I'd like to talk a little bit about the process. Because what we believe so firmly, folks, is that we all are aware. We all want to be engaged, and we want to turn it into action. But it's imperative it's imperative, folks, that we find some way to accelerate it into action, so it's not more talk. And what we've tried to do here is give you all a tool that works for you, and a tool that is from us to our class. Now, you can go on to the next one. While you're getting those emails, let me give you some suggestions about why this works. Sorry to leave you out over here. I didn't mean to annoy you all. We have a little bit of proof that this works. How did Obama pick up 500,000 voters and wipe out McCain in the state? Social media. How did Betty White get voted to become a host, the oldest host ever, on Saturday Night Live? Social media. How did Hosni Mubarak, the staunchest ally of the West, become the first victim of the Arab Spring? Social media. And how did what's happening in Wisconsin at the legislature really start to fall apart and reform itself? Social media. So, I suggest to you that we have a tool now that allows us to accelerate awareness through engagement into action. Let's take an issue that we all believe in. How many here talked about consolidation? Local cities, okay. When you go to Social Blogspot, there are already two pretty cool posts there. We have a post called "The Planning Gods Must Have Been Nuts." It's about Birol. We have another one called "The Challenge of Dormont." And we have something about Marcellus Shale. Use this, folks. Comment on it. Forward it. Make it live. It needs a lot of work. We took it as far as we could. Has anyone here gotten the message yet? Got an email? Excellent. Excellent. Look at the power of that. We just sent an email and it's already gone out to 30 folks here. Now, I'd like to ask all of you, when you get your email, to please forward it with a note from yourselves to any Leadership Pittsburgh alum you may know. Ask them to join us on Social 911. Community and turning awareness through engagement into action starts with us. Our Leadership Pittsburgh community is what counts. So, it's by alums, it's for alums. We've heard the message. It starts with us, it moves through Leadership Pittsburgh alums, and then we can spread it to the whole Western PA. Thank you very much.